Hey, what's going on? Old Fashioned Ice Cream Appliance Boot Camp. Facebook, YouTube, family and friends. Mike Sneed coming to you. Like I told you, doing something a little different with the channel. With the channel now, I'm actually going through and actually doing what I'm doing to build my business up and things to actually help you run your business from day to day. We are somewhat past asking you all to get into the skilled trades. Now the people who actually have taken the course, who have their business running and stuff, now it's time to give instructions to them because I'm currently building mine back up, and as I start to go through the different stages of building my business back up, I'll come talk to you all about exactly what I'm doing, in case somebody wants to kind of follow and mimic me or mimic what I'm doing and give more business insights and uh, more business information. Okay, so today is the day I don't work. I normally run service calls on Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays in the afternoon. Fridays and Mondays, I don't do anything. Those are the days where I kind of have a chance to actually look at what's coming up for the beginning of the coming up this week and get planned on the stuff I got coming up. Or on Friday is a chance for me to kind of wind down, get payroll out, and get everything ready strictly for the ice cream on the weekend. Today was a good day. I had North Carolina A&T, the new ice cream manager, came by and visited me at the ice cream parlor. I'm gonna be working with her, helping them get up and running and getting everything going there. Um, and also, we were having snow here for a little bit, so I normally have a meeting on the first second Mondays every month, but it was snowing here, so we kind of called it off. Um, and so I get to come to you all a little earlier today than I normally come. So I'm gonna be talking about now actually finding a sub. Right now I'm looking for a sub. I got one that's coming that's going to be riding with me this week on Thursday afternoon. I have one that's going to meet with me and going to ride with me for a couple of stops to kind of see what I do. And when you get to a point when you need a sub, first of all, if you're going to go get a sub, you got to know what you're doing. So you got to know what you're doing first. You got to know how to repair appliances first, and you got to have enough work. I personally, I like for my subs to be actual to do warranty work, um, starting off until I feel comfortable enough to put them on CODs. You got to have enough warranty work to actually keep them busy. You don't want to bring somebody on and you ain't got enough. You barely got enough calls to keep you busy. You ain't got enough to keep them busy. I got enough warranty work, and I have enough actual COD work where I could go out and diagnose, and they can go back and put a part on it once I get them up and running. So I got enough work like that to keep one sub busy. I got a couple of people I'm looking at. One is a family member, but the family member have what we call have some driving complications. Got to get a driver's license. So we got to see what's involved with them getting their driver's license. If they had driver's license, it would be a no-brainer. That's exactly who I would pick up. But until I can find out exactly what's needed to get their driver's license straight, I got to go ahead and get me somebody ready to go. And so I'm just waiting on to see how things work out with them. All right, so we have enough warranty work. And the reason why I like to send them on warranty work, because warranty work is very forgiving. If they misdiagnose something, it's no problem. The warranty company just send you more parts. If they go out there and trying to get a panel off or something and accidentally break a panel or crack something, it doesn't matter. Just call the warranty company up and they'll send them a new part and whatnot. And so it's good. And same thing I like too about warranty work. If they get a recall, it doesn't cost the customer any more money. The customer just called the company up and say, "Hey, I got it still didn't fix the problem," and you still can bill out again for a recall with warranty companies. So that way they're protected. That way with their salary starting off, if they every time they go out, they can still make their money even if it's on a recall. So that's why I like to start off there with them on warranty work until they're proficient enough where I can put them on COD calls and anything. Then I'll go on, let them go on COD calls. All right. So finding subs. How do I find subs? One of them I get them is from reputable people, people that I know that are that has a good they have we have a good we have a good repertoire between the two of us where I know they're not going to send me somebody that's going to be detrimental to my company. And so I listen to them, and if they send them to me, I know that they have already pre-qualified this person to come out here to work for me. I don't know. I don't want. This is not a something where I'm doing subs and stuff. This is not me. I can't have somebody that need a mentor. Meaning, where somebody say, "Well, I know this young man. He needs some help, and I'm going to actually take this young man and I want you to get him back on the right track." I don't have time for that. This is somebody that got to go out here and make money and earn money, and not going to be training them. It's not somebody who needs a life coach and need to get their life in order. Also, they got to have a baseline. When I say a baseline, meaning somebody who has a stable place to live. Their environment is stable. They know where they're going to be sleeping at every night. Somebody who doesn't know where they're going to be sleeping at every night, whose life is just totally messed up, and right now just scrambling to make it. They're not a good candidate for me. Yes, they need a job, but I need somebody that, because what I found out, people whose lives are just that bad where they're trying to figure out where they're gonna sleep day to day, how they're gonna eat day to day. All that stuff bleeds over into the work day. I don't have time for that. I want somebody who already knows where they're gonna be sleeping, how they're gonna eat, and they're looking to use this as a career, not somebody who's just trying to scramble to live. I don't want that. So I kind of stay away from those people. And then if it doesn't come from somebody who will refer them to me, I just look around, especially when I'm going to get my oil change in my vehicles. I go to those places like the Jiffy Lubes and stuff like that. I look at the people there who's actually working there. I know they know how to work with the hand tools. They got customer service skills. They don't mind getting a little dirty. I talk to them. When I'm at customer houses, I've seen one guy I would love to get. Is a young guy. He's rebuilding. He just graduated from high school, but he's going to become a firefighter. So he's in EMS training to go be a firefighter. But he's mechanically inclined. He loves working with his hands. He's a great technician. He's great. He would make a great technician to come on to sub. But he has a passion for firefighting. He's gone I think to the reserve boot training to get into the Army Reserves. And then he coming back and going to EMT. I would love to get him. As a matter of fact, I've reached out to him a couple of times, but he's going to try his firefighting thing first. When I'm at customer houses or just around looking, I look for somebody that I see that's mechanically inclined or somebody has real good customer service skills. And then I start asking them about if they ever been interested in maybe doing appliance repair. Now for me, how I interview. My interview is very informal. I tell them about the appliance repair business. I don't talk to them like they're going to be an employee. They're not going to be an employee. They're going to be a sub. CYA consult your accountant to let you know all the things all the boxes need to be checked off for them to be 1099 subcontractors versus being a W-2 employee. And I'm telling them this right here is I'm helping you start your own business, which I am, and I'm going to show you how to run your own business. I'm going to give calls to you, and from there, you actually running the service calls and stuff. Uh, you can actually show you how to start your own business. You get to a point you don't want to run them for me. You don't have to run them for me anymore. You just tell me how many. If you don't have to work strictly for me, you can work for yourself. Just tell me what days and how many calls you want each day. That's what I send you. I tell them about that. I tell them about all the earning potentials that they can have, and just tell them how the day is going to go. I normally give 5 service stops: a 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, a 1 o'clock, a 2 o'clock, and a 3 o'clock. Um, and what I do for when they say they interested, I just have them just meet me for a half a day to go on about 2 or 3 stops where they just ride with me and let them actually observe what I'm doing and let them see if they like it. If they like it, then we'll go a little further. This one is going to be different because in the past they just rode along with me for about maybe 3 or 4 weeks, and then I put them out. But this one right here, what I'm going to do, if he decides that he wants to do it, then we're going to have a weekend class where he comes in, and I'm going to train him. I can train him in 2 days, where he come in and I go through the appliance boot camp with him, teach him how to read schematics, teach him how to do all the appliance repairs and stuff. And then from there, he'll ride with me for about 2 weeks, and then I actually then start sending him out and let him start doing some doing calls on his own, but just strictly warranty calls. Just strictly warranty calls. Now, far as the pay, starting off, I'm going to be paying them depending on their skill set. It either be $30 per stop or $40 per stop, and I give them what we call a minimum of about 5 stops per day. If up until then, I give them a base pay. So meaning, starting off, he might not be able to get those 5 stops in, but he still got to eat. So I give him a base pay. Say, okay, the minimum you're gonna make per week would be $700 or $800. I used to do $750. That was 5 calls at $30 a stop. This one right here might be $800. I might just go up and say, hey, you'll get a minimum of $800 per week while you're training. So you going out there, you might ride on your own for one day, then come back and ride with me, or you might just be doing 2 stops, 3 stops. But if they're doing just 1 or 2 stops a day, they're gonna make you $2,000 or more in a week. So you got enough money to pay him that $800 a day until he can get himself up. And be honest with you, you that $800 a day, $800 a week. And they're learning a trade. They don't argue with you much then about the pay because they're learning a new trade and they're enjoying it. You don't start getting problems until you start paying them $1,500, $2,000 a week. When you start doing that, that's when the issues start to come, along with how much you're paying them. But when they first starting off, I never have any problems with them then. And I want to get them up to $40 per stop as quick as possible. Because once they go to $40 per stop, then they're on straight commission. So then I'll be giving them 5 stops a day, and 5 stops a day, that'll give him $1,000. So now he's making $1,000 a week, and $1,000 a week. That's a 52,000. Starting off for somebody right out of high school. Making $52,000 a week, and he getting that whole $1,000 in his pocket. There's no taxes and stuff. And I'm showing them how to take advantage of the tax laws, and then from there we start bumping them up all the way up until he gets to about $50 per stop, and then $50 per stop is the cutoff that I do. After that, $50 per stop. Usually by that time they making $1,500, $2,000 a week, and they're they ready to move on and do their own. Then I come back and bring somebody else in. And so that's the way I do my actual pay scale. Now, when you first bring somebody in, I know you all that came through the appliance boot camp, you all know you all have to do the pregame and go get the service manuals. You have to actually study the appliance, see what issues it could be. Look for any service pointers and stuff like that. That's what you do. Even though if I told them to do it as a sub, they're not going to do it because they say, "Hey, I'm off the clock. I ain't doing that. That's on you. They're just gonna go out there and fix it." So you're gonna have to you got to do the pregame for that. That because normally when you're working for yourself or you're a one-man shop, the reason why you're doing the pregame, that's what the back office does. When the back office when the customer call in or they schedule an appointment, the back office would be in the background going to get the service manuals and stuff for the person who's going to be and attaching it to the CRM. Going looking for pointers, see if things are under warranty, see if things is covered. That's what the back office is supposed to do. And because you're a one-man shop, you wear all these different hats. So now you're taking off the hat of the technician and putting that hat on that sub, but you still got the hat on for the back office. So you got to do all that pre-gaming and stuff. You got to make sure when he gets to the actual job site that he has everything that he needs to repair the information and stuff that you went out and researched it and all that. So once he gets there, he has everything that he needs there ready to go. So you got to do all of that still in the background. And you make him aware of issues. You're going out there. I attached this video showing you how to take it apart. It's kind of tricky. This is what you need to look at. I found a service pointer for what she has going on. You might want to check this out. So I have all that stuff there, and I have it in his notes. And when the work order comes that morning, he gets that work order. He'll actually see everything in there. All right. The other thing, you want to you want to provide the vehicle. So these are the stuff that I'm telling you all. The stuff you need to have in place prior to bringing people on, because it's going to be hard enough for him learning a new trade and learning how to interact with customers, how to fix the appliances and stuff. You don't want your processes and your business to be another stumbling block. So all this stuff you got to have up and ready to go. Vehicles, I like to supply the vehicles to them because they'll say I'll drive my own vehicle, but they're driving their own vehicle. So they start looking at the distance that you're sending the routes at. So they start looking at the amount of miles they put on their vehicle. Your vehicle, they don't care. They'll drive your vehicle wherever you tell them to drive. That's your vehicle. But if it's their personal vehicle, sometimes when you let them do it, they'll start complaining about their routes. You got me driving too many hours and too many miles, stuff like that. The other thing too, if they got their vehicles, if the brake pads are gone on it, I can't work today. Why not? My brakes, I got to fix my car. My brakes are gone. My alternator gone. With me, I eliminate that. So what I do once a month, I have a key to everybody's vehicle, the subs. I just tell them on Sunday morning, I'm coming out. I'm gonna get your vehicle. I'm gonna go get the oil change, and I'll put new brake pads and stuff on, and then I drop it back off sometime during that weekend. So I go pick it up, do the service work, drop it back off, because I don't want them to have a reason why they can't go run the service calls. Because once you start scheduling these service calls, you need them to be able to go out there. You don't want to hear the brake pads not working, my alternator not working, the battery dead. You don't want to hear none of that. I got a flat tire. You got to make sure all that stuff is done with the vehicle. And don't wait for them to tell you, because when they tell you, it's too late. You have a monthly schedule where you go get those vehicles. And me, I don't see my subs. Once they go and they're on their own, I don't see them anymore. I just send them their work orders, and we communicate just through CRM. That's it. Other things, cell phone. I provide the cell phone because they'll tell you the same thing. I can use my phone, no, because you find out their phone and their girlfriend name. The girlfriend get mad, take the phone from them, and crack it, and and tell them they can't use the phone now. Now they can't go out and do your service calls. So you eliminate that. You provide the cell phone and stuff for them. That way, if the charging port broke on it, they tell you, hey, the cell phone broke. I need a new charging port. You just take it back to Verizon or whoever you have your plan with. Get a new phone and go. Matter of fact, I need to take mine. Talking about this, I need to take mine back. I just ain't had a chance to go. But you do that. You take your you take it to them and let them. This is the cell phone you have. All right. The next thing you will need uniforms. This is something you'll see coming up this week too. I'm designing the uniforms. With the uniforms, I normally give them right now. We're in the wintertime. They'll get 3 long sleeve shirts, and the pants. I don't care much about the pants. I let them get their own pants. But I have 3 long sleeve shirts, and then I have a vest. They have a vest that they wear, and with the vest, it's going to have our logos, and it's going to have. I told you I'm doing it kind of like the rodeo people. I'm going to be promoting all my little businesses on there. So it'll have a bunch of different ones. It'll have the ice cream parlor. It's going to have Sneed Appliance Boot Camp. It's going to have all of that stuff on there. And so they'll wear that. That'd be like my billboard for them going out. So you'll see me designing my actual uniform for them to wear also. I might get some. I might do the pants this time too, because Costco have a great deal on some pants. So I might do the pants too. I have to look and see. But normally I just do the shirts and let them get their own pants. All right. The next thing is going to be a tool set. I give them a starter tool set, the Harbor Freight special. I give them a starter tool set, and I'll tell them this to start with, but they need to actually now start. They need to now start getting their own tools. You know, I provide specialty tools. You know, like if we got the old Decor burner lock nut removers, I would provide those. Any special tools that we need. That's not a spec for a specific type of appliance. I'll supply that. I'll supply the lifts. I'll supply the all the stuff that we need to do those jobs. Your hand tools, your hand drills, and all that. That's on you. And that's another thing too. Why I say you have to have a baseline. Because I remember one time I had a sub. You know, every time we got somewhere. He was having to plug up his cell phone and plug up his wireless cordless drill. That's before back then the drills only lasted a day, but he had to be trying to charge up his drill. Kind of found out his lights was turned off for about a month, and so he couldn't get everything charged up in time. So I can't have nobody that below on the baseline. So once you get that. Then we start running them a route. So that's where I'm at now. I'm actually at the point now where I'm starting to go out and interview some people, see if they're a good fit. Once I get a good fit person, you would then see me actually put together their tube kit, get their uniform. I'll go through and show you how I get the phone. You'll see me go get the vehicle for them, get that set up, and you'll also see me actually with my CRM software. My CRM software, I'm reaching out to them now to see if we can get some type of sponsorship. If I can do that, then I'll come on live and I'll show you the CRM software I use and how I'm setting it up for them and all the privileges and stuff that I give the subs and stuff to do. All right, so we're going to read some of the stuff we got going on here, and then I'm getting up out of here. All right. 89 Dr. Funk. What's up, Mike and ABC fam? Hey, what's going on, 89? All right. Bella Cruz. Hey, what's going on? Say hey. How you doing, Bella Cruz? All right. Crystal Clean Appliance. What's up, Mike and ABC fam? Hey, how you doing? AdX. All right. How much you paying per completed? How much you paying per complete for warranty? they get whatchamacallit. If they every stop they go to is $30 starting off. So for them to go diagnose is $30. For them to go put the part on is $30. So for a completed warranty, it'd be $60 for them to get starting off. Once they get the going and they fully in, they get $100 per complete. They get $50 to go out and $50 to go put the part on. I supply the gas for the vehicles and all that stuff too. Frank Evans. What's up, Mike? All right. Proud of you, King. Okay, thanks. Now, going back to supplying the gas for the vehicles. Let me go back and make sense. When they running just my service calls, let me clarify that. When they running just my service calls, I supply the gas for that for them. Once they get their own business, they up and running, and they running my service calls and their service calls, then I just supply the vehicle, the maintenance, and they got to put the gas in because they're gonna be running everywhere. So when they doing their own thing, they'll put their own gas in. I'll just get the vehicle and do the maintenance on it from there, and I have the insurance and stuff on it. So yeah, we because once they get that, they're totally on their own with that. All right. DCNF, what's good, Mike? All right, what's going on? Hey, what's going on, Cool Beans? I just talked to you maybe about 30 minutes ago. Cool Beans, just tapping in. Nice talking to you earlier. Thanks again for everything. No problem. I just talked to him on the phone a few minutes ago. Okay, DCNF. Hey, what's going on, DCNF? Taking notes. I ran into several of these issues with my first sub. Okay, yeah, I ran into a bunch of them too when I first started bringing in subs. Here we go. Sean C, what's going on? Salute, Uncle Mike and ABC fam. I've been watching your videos for 5 years ago till now. Got to get the wolf away from the door. 250 in 12 hours. Got the wolf more hungry. Oh wow, $250 in 12 hours. Yeah, man, that's 12 hours worth of work. That's that's a lot of work to get it in. I see what he is saying. He working 12 hours and only getting $250. Wow, that's a lot of hours to put in for $250. I was looking at sometimes it pops up on my Facebook thing. UPS, the UPS drivers, they they have their own little I guess you call it group on Facebook, and right now they put down how much they're making per day because this is their peak season, and I was looking at it, I was like, man, they getting at it. No, those guys, they getting at it. And then I started looking at the hours they putting in. I was like, yo, I don't know about that. They putting some long hours in, but they making some money. But they putting some long hours in, and it still don't compare to just regular appliance repair. Okay, Ossie Rankin, can you explain how you pay the sub? Okay, the sub starting off. The sub is going to have a base pay because they can't go out and run a full route starting off. They can only do 1 or 2 stops per day. And so you can't just give them, say, oh, I'm going to pay you $30 a stop. You got to give them a base starting off saying, okay, this is your base pay. The minimum, you're going to make a minimum $800 if you a week. And if we if you get above 800, if you get to a point where you do enough work, you get above 800, I'll give you that above 800. I'm just using 800 as an example. Once they get to a point where they can run a full route, where they can run 5 stops a day, 5 days a week, then you take off of the minimum and you tell them this is your base. This is how much you get straight commission. Every time you go to a customer house, you'll get $40 or $30 or $50, whatever y'all agreed upon. and that's how much they'll get. So they get $50 to go out to diagnose, and they get $50 to come back out and put the part on. So every time they go to a customer house, that's what they get. Some people say, what about first time completes and all that? That doesn't matter. You get $50 every time for every stop on that route. If you get a first time complete, just a first time complete, you get $50 for every call on that route. You don't want to be trying to figure out if this was a first time complete and I paid you now I came back and you got a recall and I paid you the first time. Nah, I ain't gonna do none of that. Every time you go, for every stop that's on there, you go. That's how much you get. If you complete it the first time, or you have to complete it the second time. Because the tech doesn't care. He's just there completing the calls. What's on his route sheet. You care back in the back office if he's getting first time completes and stuff like that, because then you really making your money. Hey, now Dr. Funk. Hey, Mike, I got 2 appliances in one house, a Sub-Zero and a Viking I did today. I wish it was a COD call. Laugh out loud, it's warranty. That's no problem. Yeah, warranty work is, I'm seeing a bunch of doubles and triples on warranty works now, which doesn't bother me. Sometimes if I don't like it. I like the doubles, because the doubles I don't have to get authorization for anything $500 less. I don't have to have authorization. So if they start getting 2 and 3 of them, they start getting 3 and 4 and 5 of them, then I have to get authorization for each one. And it takes a little longer for me to get auto for it. But I like the doubles in there and get them. But that COD is a lot better. And like I say, starting off with the sub I bring in, they're not going to be able to do COD. They're just going to be doing warranty work, and I'll be doing the COD calls, and then eventually I'll start having them. They'll go put parts on for COD, but I'll go out and diagnose the COD ones until I feel comfortable enough with them. Then I'll start to pull them on into the COD stuff. But up until then, they'll be strictly warranty work. But that's what we got going on. I'll let y'all know. The guy's gonna meet me on Thursday. I'll let y'all know after Thursday how things are going. My family member, we'll find out hopefully by Thursday how his thing go with his driver's license, if I can bring him on. If not this time at a later date, I'll bring my family member on and get him going. And that's a good thing too about this appliance repair. It's just so much work and stuff. Right now I'm just in my little area, Johnston County or whatever, that I'm doing actual service calls in. If my other family member, if they come in on, all I gotta do is just call the warranty company and add other zip codes. I can add Durham, Raleigh, Wake Forest, just add another zip codes. And I can just drop him right to those zip codes, and it won't disturb the guy that I currently have. It won't disturb me, and get him up and running. And that's how easy it is to do this stuff in appliance repair. And then you just open up your marketing to those other areas. So that's what I'm doing now. Getting it ready so we can actually at the beginning of the year start bringing on a sub. Start backpedaling me out of the truck a little bit. And getting me to actually running the actual service call, running the actual business. And so with that, I can actually now get ready for the ice cream. I got another ice cream maker that I'm going to be training coming up at the beginning of the year. So with the ice cream trailer, and once I get the subs up and running, I can now start focusing on the ice cream, getting ready to open up the one in Rocky Mount this spring also. And we're going to be good. Now I got to start getting ready to get out of here. I got to get me someplace to go. What CRM are you using, Mike? I'll let them know. I'm ready. I'm trying to hear back from them to see if I can get their sponsor. If I get some type of sponsorship or something. And they say yes, then I'll come out and I'll do a tutorial on the CRM that I'm using with the sponsor, if they sponsor. If not, I'll send you I'll send you an email and let you know who it is. but I'm trying to get sponsorship first. So once I get the spot, if they say yeah, they're doing some type of sponsorship, they do something. I'll come and I do like a tutorial on how that works. I remember last night I saw that y'all I went back and looked at some of the video. Did y'all get to see the actual payout? I don't think y'all got to see the payout last time. I tried to share the screen, but I don't think it came up. So I'm gonna see if I can share that this time. And if it don't share this time, I know it's the universe telling me don't show it. So I'll be mindful and don't show it. I'm gonna see if I can get it to come up. Okay. Okay. No, it didn't show. All right. I'm gonna see if I can get it to show this time. Uh, Let me see here. DCNL said, "Don't do it. Laugh out loud." Let me see if I can get it to show this time. I might be able to do this. Let's see. I might be able to do it this way. Okay. Yeah, I can do it that way. Okay, no problem. All right. Let's see if I can do this. Um, Let me see. There you go. I'm gonna maximize this. Let me see here. Let me see. Uh, I don't know if you all can see that well. Let's see here. Can y'all see that pretty well? I don't know how it's coming out on y'all end. Can y'all see that pretty well? Okay. So okay, they have to zoom in. Okay. All right. Let me see. Let me see. I don't know how I can. Let's see here. I don't know how to actually make it bigger on here. Well, I'll tell you what. Let me do it this way. Let me try it this way. See if I can present. That's there. I want to actually share a screen. See if I can share a screen. Share a tab. Share a window right there. Let me see if you all. Okay, can you all see it now? No, it won't let me. It won't let it go. Uh, okay, no, it won't let. It won't let it go into that. Okay, it's a blank screen. Okay. Uh, for some reason, it won't. It won't let it go. Well, I guess that's the universe telling me to cut the mess out. So I'm going to be mindful to the universe. I'll be mindful. Let me see how I stop sharing it. I gotta figure out how to stop sharing it. Share screen. Okay. All right, we're back. All right, so all right, so the counselor. All right, so Well, that's the universe telling me don't show it, so I'm gonna be mindful and don't show it because it won't show up. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for joining in. Just I take my word, it's great out here doing this appliance repair. Uh, I come back next week as we go a little further with actually finding the sub, getting prepared. You all can follow along with us. If you all who are one man shop and you want to get a sub, this is a good time to grab one if you want to. I prefer not to have a sub, to be honest with you, but I got a lot of stuff going on, and I got a short time to have to do stuff. So I have to. I got to get somebody who got a young back and got good knees and stuff to go. And I'm going to train this person or people to get out here and go get it, and we're going to go. All right. So hey, what's up, JT? All right. Got JT in the building. What's going on, man? JT said awesome screen. Okay, good stuff, JT. All right, and cool beans. So I believe in you. Thank you. And like I say, this is a good time for you to get your sub and kind of follow along or to take notes. And this is kind of where we're going to be going, at least for this year coming up in 2026, with me actually rebuilding and building the business. Not so much of me telling you to buy the courses and come on in. Now it's for people who are actually up and running. And you're going to see me doing the same thing with the ice cream parlor too, with me actually training my ice cream maker. You're going to see me helping out with North Carolina A&T, getting their stuff up and going, showing them how to make flavors. You're going to see me opening up the other ice cream parlor. And, so this is where we're going to be at. Once again, I want to thank everybody for watching, and I'll be back probably one day next. I'll be back beginning of next week after I do the thing with the sub this week. All right. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.